extremely hairy delivery in downtown Chicago, load updates and more on this episode of
The Clutch Trucker Channel.
Clutch Trucker filmed before a live and furry studio audience. That is Rusty, the world famous meatball dog. Hey YouTube, Clutch Trucker here. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of the Clutch Trucker Channel. Alright, currently what is it? Wednesday the 12th. In a little work zone here just before Fort Wayne, Indiana. So I did catch all the video of going into downtown Chicago. Luckily I went there early in the morning, got there about 4:30. Really glad I did, or that might not have worked out too well at all. And then of course the unloading process did not go well at all. Made me a little bit late for my next pickup down in University Park. They took 4.5 hours to get me loaded. It was a straight through to deliver down in Shepherdsville, Kentucky that night at a Gordon Food Service grocery warehouse. They took over 4.5 hours to get me unloaded there. So I haven't had any time to do anything else yet. And I'll tell you more about that Smuckers one. That was a load with trouble with hair on it. Yeah, anyway. So we'll get to the video of the Chicago stuff. It was interesting. Getting out was a lot easier than getting in, but a couple of tight moments, but we made it, so that's good. Right now I'm on what was supposed to be a hazmat load that I picked up in Holland, Ohio, going to Boss, Missouri to this battery recycling plant. I've been there once before with Turquoise. Ended up, they got me loaded, then they called me back in and they said, well, the plant you're going to bring everything to, they can't take any more of this stuff, so we need to put just different stuff on. They put just regular batteries that is not a hazmat load, so I can talk about it. The fun thing is, I booked a load this morning for $2,200, and they still got to pay that. So they're paying hazmat rates for a non-hazmat load at this point. So, score, baby. Gonna have to, of course, that delayed getting loaded, blah, blah, blah. So, that's going to be interesting. So I'm going to have to do a split here again. I've done splits since last night.
1 3/4 miles. Turn left on I-469 south.
Thank you, Garmin. Or Bertha, whatever. Alright, so anyway, deliver tomorrow morning, and then we'll see what we can do from there. Hopefully I can slow it down a little bit, try to get some rest, and try to get this video put together. What do you think? So, like I say, right now, just coming into the Fort Wayne area, and about to go on the loop around it, and we'll pop over to 69, and then down to Indianapolis across 70, and make our way over through St. Louis, and Boss is southwest of St. Louis, kind of in the middle of nowhere. If you remember, if you're been watching my videos for a while, last time I went to this place, I took a wrong turn, and if you remember, I had to back down this road and everything. It was kind of hairy. So hopefully we won't make that mistake again. What do you think? Alright, so I have a combination of some high-speed stuff, some, time lapse, along with regular stuff showing me how I got down there. Thank God I went down there early in the morning. There's a towaway zone I show here coming up that was 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. I got there at 4:30. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have had a place to park that truck on that tiny little street to that Viore store. Of course, I saw an exit or a sign saying the exit I needed to take was closed, so I had to take this one here instead, which I wasn't planning on, and look what we run into. We're going underneath a building, and no clearance marking. So I creep up to it ever so slowly.
Three-quarters of a mile. Turn left on South State Street.
I'm not sure that's tall enough, and it doesn't even show what the height is. I love it. My antennas made it, which means I can make it. Glad I'm coming in really early in the morning. The fun's already begun. Yeah, here we are, right in the middle of downtown Chicago. Gotta love it, baby. There's the Sears Tower to my left. How about that? Or whatever they're calling it now. Okay. Now this one at least is marked 13.9. I'm 13 or 13.8. I'm 13.6, so we should just squeeze under this one. I love it, baby. Well, if you got to drive through downtown Chicago, you do it at 4:30 in the morning. You can see the L elevated train right up there in front of us coming through town. Interesting, in Chicago they have all the subway entrances, and yet they have some of the elevated sections too. Little stairways over here to the right and the left going down to the subway. I remember being in downtown Chicago years and years ago when I was in my late teens, and we went up into the Sears Tower and checked that out. So I haven't been down here. Well, it's been almost 30 years or more. Over 30 years, how about that? GPS isn't telling me I can't be on this road, so hopefully Garmin is correct. There's no low bridges up here. 13.7 exactly, that sign says. That means I have exactly 1 inch to snake under this. Gotta love it. Remember seeing these spiral buildings from the old Bob Newhart show years and years ago. The circular ones to the left.
Right on East Oak Street, then take the first left.
Well, this should be fun. I'm turning right on
there. Left at the traffic light.
This apparently is it. There's Prada. Maybe it's this one here on the right. Fiore, I see it. Okay, so we're just going to park right in front of it. It's this little one right here with a porta potty in front of it.
Arriving at 1003 North Rush Street, on the right.
What a place to deliver. Alright, here's the Fiore store that I'm delivering at. City parked right here on the road. I love it, baby. Well, at least we made it down there okay. You know, I guess that first low clearance where it didn't show what the clearance was, it was a mystery. That was a little intimidating, but yeah, we made it down there. We made it back out, and all was well overall. So, you know. Okay, so here it is, Saturday the 16th. It's taken me all week. I'm sorry, I was very, very busy. My schedule kept flipping over and everything. Yeah, the delivery in downtown Chicago, that turned into a delivery with hair on it because they had to bring into a box truck with a lift gate so they could get these pallets off of the trailer I had. And they were extra long pallets. I don't know why they did this. So they got the first couple of off and had to bring them down with a lift gate. Then they had to just break them down, and that slowed the whole process down. They started unloading me at 6 a.m. I was there at 4:30. Didn't get out of there till after 9. I had a pickup at 10 a.m. in University Park, Illinois. Yeah, that one was at Smuckers. They took 4.5 hours to load me. I had to drive straight through that night to Shepherdsville, Kentucky, to a Gordon food service. They took forever to unload me. There was overages. There was expired product. I don't know. Okay, I was just about to say, I don't know why shippers do this, but I do know why they do it. They're trying to unload stuff they know is expired and hoping the receiver won't notice and will accept it. Well, they didn't. They rejected it. So I had 14 cases of this Smuckers apple butter cup stuff that I had to get rid of, and yet we had to wait to get approval to get rid of it. So that happened about, what, 8, 9 o'clock that next morning, Tuesday morning. Here I am in Shepherdsville, Kentucky. I go over to the Loves. We're trying to book another load. I get one. It picks up that night somewhere in Jeffersonville, Indiana. Goes to Avon, Ohio. I get that unloaded. I get there at 4:30 in the morning. my schedule's flipping all over the place. I'm hardly getting any sleep. Then I book another load, and that was that hazmat load you heard me talking about. What was supposed to be a hazmat load at the very beginning of this video. Then after I finally delivered that on Thursday, then I was done. I'd hardly slept since Sunday, and I was done. And I started editing this video Thursday night, didn't get it done. So here it is now, Saturday night the 15th, and I'm finally getting it done so you can see the Chicago thing. So after I delivered Thursday in Boss, Missouri, what turned out to be just batteries was supposed to be a hazmat load. Got parked at the TA, which is now a TA. Used to be Midwest Petroleum there in Cuba, Missouri. And then Friday morning we started hunting for loads, and I found a good one. Actually, Sosa found it for me. Hazmat load that picked up somewhere, and it's delivering somewhere in the southeast. I can't say because it's a hazmat load, and that's the one I'm on right now. I can say I'm parked somewhere in the southeast, and this one delivers on Monday morning, so I'm pulling a 34 here where I'm at now, which I can't say. And then Monday we'll try to find another load. I did capture some other ass clowns, and I got a truck in the median, some other stuff. We'll put all that on the next video. This one's already gone way too long. Well, thanks for tuning in for that one. Yeah, I've got more stuff to show you, and it's been a long week, but we just wanted to make sure we got the Chicago stuff in there, and I've got other ass wagons and so forth to show you in the next video. But there you go. See, he's tired. I'm tired. Been a long week, so what can we say? Thanks for tuning in. As always, please subscribe, please like and comment. Get to your comments as soon as I can. Sometimes takes a few days because I'm a working truck driver. Clutch Trucker on Instagram, Clutch Trucker on Twitter, and as always, sniff that magic YouTube fairy dust. Clutch and Rusty out. Well, I thought my father was going to pick me up. Your father tried to pick you up, but you weren't here yet. Oh, but I called. Yeah, what number did you call? 769er. Wait, did I just hear a 9er in there? All right, look, just don't, okay? Just don't. He's watching. There it goes. Oh, it's behind you. You got it? All over that bacon strip. Yeah, baby. Trying to finish off all the pieces in this bag here. So you get a lot of little pieces tonight. Oh yes, happy dog. Happy dog. Well, giving them to you too fast, huh? All right. All right, one more big piece. Here we go. There you go. Oh, he is a meatball dog. Happy dog look. Rusty. Up here, come on. Rusty. Hello. You got them all, buddy.